The view from this height is stunning. I'm sorry to suddenly ask you to accompany me up here. I would like to personally thank you once again. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Huh?
It's an accessory from my personal collection. One that I thought would suit you best. If you don't need it, I will not be offended if you choose to sell it after we escape this island. I'll be blunt. What is your opinion of the Roman Empire? Are you referring to our military might? That's not necessarily something to be proud of. With each passing year, Rom's wars of expansion continue, and her territory grows ever larger. Her desire for conquest shows no signs of waning. What I'm about to tell you, Adol, stays between us. You've attracted the attention of certain individuals within the Roman military. They might decide to cause trouble for you in the future, much like what happened in Salsetta. Please, be careful.
Yes.
I should be thanking you. Your presence is an inspiring one. I brought you here to thank you, yet here I am, inspired once again. Leo told me that I need to start thinking of ways to establish my influence in Rome. That being said, escaping this island is our top priority. Let's see this task through to its end.
How does it taste? Ricotta taught me how to make it.
Yeah.
You think so? Oh, that's a relief.
Good job, darling.
I know you delivered the baby safe and sound, but you should still rest until you're fully recovered. You're already taking care of the baby. Let me handle everything else.
Thank you. But I'm actually feeling much better these days. Oh, my ring? Ed gave it to me the other night, beneath the beautiful light of the twin moons.
I was reminded of the night that we first met. So it just seemed like the perfect time to give it to her.
Yes, it was such a special moment. By the way, I heard that you found the ruby for this ring, Adol. Thank you very much.
Luke seems happy too.
I can't believe how much you've done for us, Adol. If it wasn't for you, the three of us wouldn't even be here right now. I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, you really are our hero. If we ever get off this island, and you happen to be in Greek, please, pay us a visit whenever you have time. I'll prepare you the best set of adventuring gear.
I wonder how big our little one will be by then. I hope we meet again someday.
What's wrong? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to worry you. But
Transporters should never reveal their civilian identity. But you have helped me greatly. So I figured you should know how I got into this line of work. The Tribaldo family have operated as transporters in society's underbelly for generations. For that reason, some consider my family to be inheritors of a dark legacy. And I've always resented my father for choosing to continue that legacy. One day, when I was barely 10 years old, my father and I got into a fight, and I ran away from home. I was young and had nowhere to go, so I ended up living on the streets. I was out there, shivering in the cold, when an elderly couple found me. They ran a small orphanage and took me in. There were lots of kids from different walks of life at the orphanage. New kids, myself included, could only see despair in their futures. Seeing the hopelessness in our faces, the couple brought in a street performer for us. When the show started, our eyes lit up, as if someone had cast a spell to put smiles on our faces. After watching that show, I began to idolize street performers. So, when I came of age, I set out to become one myself. I'm self-taught and spent a long time practicing. Years later, after I had garnered some fame as a street performer, I happened to stumble across my father. He was in an alley, lying on his back. I could tell right away his wound was fatal. To this day, I still don't know if he recognized me beneath the clown makeup. He entrusted me with his cargo before breathing his last. Such is the fate of those who dwell within society's dark underbelly. As for his cargo, it appeared to be some sort of contraband, and I decided to fulfill his dying wish and delivered it for him. The recipient of the contraband turned out to be a back-alley doctor. However, the contraband itself was medicine to treat a spreading disease. I later heard that it was used to treat the kids who came to watch me perform. At that moment, I learned that people could still do good, even within society's underbelly. I also learned from the doctor and my father's journals that my family had influenced events throughout history. That's when I finally understood my father, and I could not stop crying. From then on, I set out to create a new legacy for the Tribaldo name. I wouldn't go bragging to the world about this line of work. But at the same time, if my work makes a difference, it's all right by me. Anyway, that's my story. Let's keep helping each other until...
Aha! There you are, Adol and Hummel. What are you guys doing up there? It's super suspicious!
Perhaps it's time to climb back down. Adol, let's keep helping each other until the end.
I prepared this tea just like how Laxia taught me. The aroma should be different. What do you think?
Yes.
Good! I feel so special now. Oh, I made you a necklace from the stone you gave me. It's just like mine. Now we'll match. Euron and Allison taught me how to make it. It's my masterpiece. I'll I'll put it on you right now. Hold still. Ta-da! Wow, that looks really great on you. No, thank you. I'm so happy I met everyone. You all know a bunch of stuff that I couldn't have learned from Father or my books. I can make new teas, cook new meals, do my own sewing, and use all sorts of tools now. I bet the outside world has all kinds of stuff for me to learn. Just thinking about what's waiting for me out there makes me so excited! Oh, there's stuff even you don't know too? Now I'm even more curious about the outside world. I'll never forget what everyone taught me. I have so many family members now. It makes me feel all warm inside. If anybody in the family is ever in trouble, I'll zip over and help them out. By the way, Father says we're cut from the same cloth. I think that means we're both adventurers. So let's have a contest. Whoever sees more stuff than the other person wins.
Yeah.
Deal! Anyway, the first thing I'm gonna do when I get off this island is grow up and fill out. I'm talking ba-ba-boom! You better call dibs now before someone else does.
Even if we manage to stop the Lacrimosa, I still don't know what's going to happen. We've come so far. Been waiting for this for so long. Yes, we will. When the final battle is over, I'm certain we'll stand victorious. But first, I have to confess something to you. Actually, I need to apologize to you. You and I, we had a fascinating bond. We shared a consciousness, and through that we were able to travel together too. Through it all, I started to become unwaveringly convinced of something. That your soul burns brighter than any other soul in the world. Adol, I think I was the one who selected you to be the Warden of Evolution for humanity. I may be the reason you're forced to suffer in the future. And yet, despite everything, you're still trying to help me prevent the Lacrimosa. I'm so sorry that I forced this burden on you. Well, when you put it like that, it's actually a little embarrassing. Still, we didn't have Mistletoe, the Sword of Psyches, like we do now. I'm glad you're the one who received the power of Psyches. In all honesty, I could have volunteered to receive it myself, but I wanted to fight by your side until the very end. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you. But in hindsight, you're the best person who could have received it. Yes. Adol, I'd like you to have this. It's a keepsake from my mother. It's the reason why I've always felt so compelled to help others. Normally, this ring seals essence. I modified it somewhat so you could make use of it, Adol. It would make me happy to see that ring on your hand while you hold that sword.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Let's fight together, Adol. Side by side until the very end.
That is such an awkward place to come back to. Just standing right in front of Thanatos. But with that, that's every heart-to-heart between every single character. I love seeing these heart-to-hearts. I love just seeing how Adol's impacted everybody's lives, and you know, how coming to this island was basically one of the best things to ever happen. Even if it was bad at the start, people have grown. And with this, we've gained some new equipment. We have the old seal ring, which is Adolf the only one who can wear it? Because like the toughest decision I have to make would basically be de-equipping other stuff. But if we have Rakota style, we have this necklace, I think we can put that on. Might as well have it for what can come next. And with this, there's only one thing left to do. We are gonna head to Octus Overlook and figure out what to do next. So, in light of wanting to find a new place to end and possibly start an episode, next time on VIII Lacrimosa of Dana, we head to Octus Overlook and we go stop the Lacrimosa from happening. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a like. Troops helps out a ton. Make sure to subscribe dibbly if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.
How exciting.